Hello, my friends. This is Lucas with Miller Card Trading, bringing you yet another new baseball card release. Today, I've got 2025 Leaf Vivid. So right here in my hot little hands, I've got a hobby box, which has 2 base cards and 6 autos, and a jumbo, which has 2 base cards and 9 autographs. So, as usual, Leaf products, tons of autographs. I love Leaf. Yeah, it's unlicensed. I don't care about that. I think licensing is a scam. It's a way for them to do backroom deals and make more money, and for Tops or Fanatics to charge more money. So you can get great Leaf products at great prices, and you can pull fantastic autographs out of this stuff. So let's see what we can get. This is probably all I'm going to open of Vivid. Vivid's not one of my favorite Leaf releases. Sometimes the cards can seem a little gaudy, a little flashy for my taste. But there's all kinds of different insert sets, and then there'll be like a base set. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Of course, it's going to be mostly prospects, really young prospects, high school age, some of them, and then also veterans and legends. Here you see Ken Griffey Jr. autograph on the front of this one. And so yeah, pulling a big name like Griffey would be sweet out of this. So, do you sell a lot of cards? Do you ship a ton of singles? Do you and your customers care about the quality of your card supplies? Check out cardshells.com. They sell awesome products. Easy glide pre-cut sleeves, UV protected seamless top loaders, Armalopes for shipping eBay rate singles, and a whole lot more. Use code MCT25 for $10 off your first purchase of $50 or more. Plus, free shipping on orders over $99. All right, my friends, let's get right to it. Please like my video if you wouldn't mind. Go check out my channel, subscribe if you feel like it. That would be really cool. And away we go. Let's start with the hobby box. 2 base cards, 6 autograph cards. Okay, so likely these cards are in a jewel case, but we'll see. Sometimes Leaf top loads the cards, but lately seems like most of them have been in jewel cases. So let's see. There's our 1 pack in there. Leaf. And what do we have? We have a jewel case. All right. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this without showing all the cards. Now, the best card is going to be on the back, of course. A lot of times your multi-signer cards, your dual, triple, quad autos are going to be on the back. Now, the base cards, multiple, will be on the front. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Shall we zoom in a little? Oh. There we go. Okay. Right off the bat, we've got base card of Ben Hess. All right, so that is, of course, it's a 1 of 1. Why wouldn't it be? If you're familiar with Leaf, you'll know you get a plethora of different 1 of 1s at times. Not exactly sure why this one is a 1 of 1. Of course, the most highly sought after 1 of 1s are going to be the Super Prismatic Gold, which is the Superfractor. So I know it's not a superfractor, but I don't know what it is. Gerangelo Synthide. That's also a 1/1. Maybe all the base cards are 1/1s. That could be. I've seen that before. So that's a Mariners prospect. Gerangelo. All right, first auto. Looks like a shimmer. Chris Cortez. Oh, that's 2 cards. Dag nabbit. Well, we'll just have to show this one too. Dylan Dreeling. Okay, so Chris Cortez, 4 of 4 on the shimmer. Orange shimmer, I would say. Yep. Nice and bright, just like I figured it would be. Then we've got Dylan Dreeling. That looks like a lava 1 of 5. Okay. Next auto. Green Crystal. George Wolkow. Wolko? Looks like a White Sox possibly prospect. 8 of 8 on the Green Crystal. All right. That's 3 of our autos. We should have 3 more. They're sticking together. I'm never good at covering them up and trying to do it like this, you guys. I'm so bad at that. Griff O'Farrell. Nice. Never heard of him. But it's also looks like a Orioles prospect. And that's another crystal. That's 4 of 5 on the white crystal, possibly. All right. Next, we had a little glimpse of it. Cash Mayfield. Yep. And that is 4 of 8 on the green prismatic. Will we get a multi-signer at the end? I have a feeling we will. Let's see, what's this? Oh, nice. Caden Bogenpool. I don't think I've ever seen this design before, you guys. Look at this. Leaf Neon. It's a clear acetate card. Well, clear on half of it, prismatic on the other half. That is a really cool design. I like that. And that is 1 of 3. Right on. See the back of that card. I dig that design. That's a nice one. Not too often you get a clear card out of Leaf. Excellent. Okay, we're down to our last one. It looks like a horizontal. Oop, looks like it might be a multi-signer. Jose Rijo and Paul O'Neill. Hey, so there we go. Colorful combos. Not sure what you call this design. Velocity in Panini, but for Leaf, I'm not sure what they call it. 1 of 1, baby. Jose Rijo and Paul O'Neill. Excellent. So there's a legend card for you. Dual auto. I'm not familiar with Jose Rijo, but definitely Paul O'Neill is a big name. Okay, well, right on. So that's the hobby box. Pretty good. Didn't get any of the prospect names that I'm super familiar with. I have heard of this Mariners prospect, and Ben Hess I've heard of. I've heard of some of the names, but none of them are the really monster names that I was kind of looking for. All right, that's the hobby box. This will be a short video, just 2 boxes, and away with the jumbo. Now let's get a whopper. I would like a super prismatic gold. I've pulled a few of them out of Leaf in the past. How many? 2. Maybe just 2. I think it was out of Leaf Metal when I opened a full case. I think that's when it was. All right. There is our pack. It's a thickie, of course, because we have 9 autos instead of 6. So I am just going to cover up the back of this jewel case so that we don't see whatever monsters lurking at the back there. Come on. Okay. Josuar Gonzalez. Base card. Is that going to be a 1-of-1? Yeah. So it's looking like all of the base cards are 1-of-1. That's interesting. They can do that because of all the different colors and different background designs. They can combine them in all kinds of different ways to get lots of 1-of-1s. Oh, nice one. Travis Bazzana on the Bursting with Talent insert. Right on. Travis Bazzana. That is also a 1-of-1, and that's maybe a silver lava prismatic, maybe. Something like that. So instead of the base design, we get an insert design. Cool. Bursting with Talent. Okay. Hey, there's Gerangelo again. Coming soon to a stadium near you. Summer of 2027. Featuring Gerangelo Cinci. I wish I knew how to pronounce that. 3 of 5. So that's pretty cool. It's sort of like a concert poster or something for an insert design. That's pretty cool. All right. Here, we're gonna stack up our autos from that hobby box so that we can compare. Okay, another insert. Kalen Culpepper, coming soon to a stadium near you, summer of 2026. And that's a red, whatchamacallit, 1 of 2. Nice. That's a sweet looking card too. Excellent. So 2 of those. And base design auto, Rustin Ragoon. Okay, and that is 6 of 8 for the Ragoonio. Next, Thatcher Hurd on the lava, 2 of 10. Okay, Thatcher Hurd. Next. They're sticking. Swine cards. All right, Tyler Bremner. Green Crystal. 5 of 8. Alrighty. Next. Walker Janik. Okay, I've heard of him. He's a Astros prospect, catcher. That's a good one. 2 of 8 on the green whatchamahooby. Velocity, maybe. I'll just call it that. No, in Leaf they'll name it something like, Disco Squares or something like that. All right, Xavier Nayens. Okay, we got more Disco Squares, and that one's 3 of 10. So we got a whole new group of young prospects that, unfortunately, I probably haven't heard of many of them. I don't pay a ton of attention to high school age prospects in baseball. Leaf products is one of the only ways I see most of them. Bowman, you don't normally get the super young guys. You get the Bowman firsts when they're in the minor leagues and such. Okay, Keon Johnson. Hey, there's another clear card. Pure Imagination. Right on, that's cool. So this time it's clear on the top and solid on the bottom. And that is 4 of 6. Look at the back. That is wicked cool. Yeah, I'm liking the clear cards. Those are neat. All right, couple more cards. Oh, another one. Bernie Williams. Excellent. There's a legend for you. Beautiful autograph. Bernie Williams. Number, does that say 56? I think that's what that says. 1 of 1 Bernie Williams. Boom. Nice one. Excellent. So that's a green prismatic, maybe. Oh no, it's the disco squares. Okay, we down to 1 card? We're down to 1 card. Yikes. And it's another duel, it looks like. Who's it going to be this time? Noah Schultz and Hagen Smith. A couple of pitchers for the White Sox, I do believe. So not a monster, but still pretty awesome. 1 of 8. Okay, you guys, there you go. That's your Leaf Vivid for 2025. Like I said before, colorful designs, little bit gaudy maybe, but yeah, pretty cool. I didn't wind up getting any really big multi-sign cards. A lot of times I'll get a triple auto with Bazana, Condon, and Jesus Made or something big like that. But yeah, so there you have it. 6 autos from the hobby box, including 1 clear and 1 dual auto, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the base versions. 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did get an extra auto in the hobby box, didn't I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I got 7 autos instead of 6. Right on. Let's count the ones for the jumbo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A bonus auto there too, because we're only supposed to get 9 in the jumbo. So we got bonus autos in both boxes, which is great. And yeah, so there you have it, my friends. That is Leaf Vivid. What do you think? Yeah, your return on investment with these 2 particular boxes, it's not, I'm not going to get paid back. But you can get paid back and more when you pull the really big names or you pull the super prismatics and such. But honestly, these cards, this type of card sells for me just as good as a base rookie auto from Topps Chrome or something like that. All right, my friends, thank you for watching. I appreciate all your support, and I'll see you in the next baseball card video.